Assalamu alaikum. This is Shamin Arif Aizadi, and I am a student of Rehan College as a facilitator, Orangi campus student. What does work-life balance mean to you?
Yeah, that's a really personal one, actually. I think for me, it's about having space for both my professional goals and my personal well being, like feeling energized and fulfilled in both areas.
Okay. Why is maintaining a healthy work-life balance important?
Yeah, I think it really helps to set boundaries, like having a clear end to the workday and really unplugging. It's also about prioritizing things outside of work, whether that's family, hobbies, or just rest. What kind of balance are you aiming for?
Okay. What are the most common causes of burnout?
Yeah, for sure. Some of the biggest causes tend to be chronic stress, lack of control over your work, feeling like you have no support, or just working long hours without a break. It's kind of a gradual buildup, you know?
Okay. What daily habits help maintain work-life balance?
Yeah, some really helpful habits are things like setting a consistent daily routine, scheduling breaks, making time for restorative activities like exercise or hobbies, and being okay with saying no when you need to. It's all about balance and intention.
What daily habits help maintain work-life balance?
Exactly. And it's really about being mindful of your limits, like checking in with yourself regularly to see if you're feeling overwhelmed. And sometimes even small shifts, like a 5 minute mindfulness break, can make a big difference.
Okay, how can setting boundaries improve your personal and professional life?
Yeah, boundaries are super powerful. When you set them, you're basically protecting your time and energy. So you can focus better on work without it bleeding into personal life and vice versa. It really reduces stress and lets you be more present wherever you are.
Why is it time management essential for avoiding burnout?
Oh, absolutely. Time management is a game changer because it helps you prioritize the right tasks, avoid procrastination, and make sure you carve out time for rest. When your day is structured, it's easier to stay focused and keep that balance in check.
Okay, how can prioritized tasks reduce stress?
Yeah, prioritizing tasks is huge for that. You can try using something like the Eisenhower matrix, distinguishing what's most urgent versus important. Also, breaking big tasks into smaller steps can help so you don't get overwhelmed all at once.
What role does self-care play in preventing burnout?
Yeah, definitely. So, by preventing burnout, you're really protecting your long term well being. You stay motivated, you avoid exhaustion, and you keep that love for what you do. Plus, it helps you bring your best self to both work and life.
How important is getting enough sleep for productivity and well-being?
Yeah, absolutely. When you get enough sleep, it's like a supercharger for your focus and your mood. You're sharper, more creative, and you're just better able to handle challenges. So, it's a huge part of both productivity and well being.
How can regular exercise help reduce work-related stress?
Oh, for sure. Regular exercise is a huge stress reliever. It releases endorphins, so you feel more positive, and it gives you a mental break from work. Plus, it improves your sleep, so everything kind of works together to keep burnout at bay.
What are some effective ways to disconnect from work after office hours?
Yeah, definitely. One great way is to have a set ritual, like shutting down your computer, going for a walk, or changing into comfy clothes. You can also keep your phone on Do Not Disturb after hours, or set a firm time when you step away, whatever signals to your brain that work time is done.
How can remote worker maintain a healthy work-life balance?
Yeah, remote work can blur those lines for sure. So it really helps to create a dedicated workspace, keep consistent work hours, and take scheduled breaks. And, having some kind of ritual to transition out of work mode, like a walk or a hobby, can really help.
What challenges do entrepreneurs face in balancing work and personal life?
Yeah, entrepreneurs often have a tough time because their work is so tied to their identity and their business. They might work long hours, have constant stress, and feel like they can never fully switch off. So it's really important to schedule personal time and set boundaries even when the business is on your mind.
Okay, how can saying no help protect your mental health?
Yeah, saying no is really empowering. It helps you avoid overcommitting so you don't get stretched too thin. And by protecting your time and energy, you have more space for rest and for things that truly matter. So it's a big boost for mental health.
Okay, how can technology both help and harm work-life balance?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Technology can be a double edged sword. On one hand, it gives you flexibility, like working from home or managing tasks on the go. But on the other hand, it can keep you constantly plugged in, getting notifications or feeling like you have to be always available. So it's all about how you set those boundaries with tech.
Okay, what role does family support play in reduce burnout?
Oh, definitely. Family support can be a huge buffer against burnout. When your family understands your limits and is on board, it helps you feel less alone. And having that emotional grounding makes it easier to keep a healthy balance.
Okay, why is taking regular breaks during work important?
Yeah, it really is. Breaks give your brain a chance to recharge, so you come back more focused and creative. Even just a few minutes every hour can reduce fatigue and keep your stress levels down.
How can mindfulness and meditation reduce stress?
Yeah, mindfulness and meditation are really powerful. They help you stay present so you're not caught up in worries about the past or the future. And by tuning into your breath or just observing your thoughts, you calm that mental chatter, and it really lowers stress levels over time.
What are the long-term effects of chronic burnout?
Yeah, chronic burnout can lead to really serious effects. Things like anxiety, depression, physical health issues like heart disease, and just a general decline in life satisfaction. So it's really important to catch it early and take steps to address it.
How can hobbies contribute to a balanced lifestyle?
Yeah, habits are like the building blocks of balance. When you have regular routines like set sleep times, dedicated time for hobbies, and mindful breaks, it creates stability. And that steady structure helps you keep both productivity and well being in check.
What strategy can freelancer use to avoid overworking?
Yeah, one really useful strategy is time blocking. So you schedule specific blocks for focused work, breaks, and personal time. Also, regular reflection helps, like reviewing your workload weekly to see if you need to adjust. And just staying mindful of your energy and pacing yourself can really prevent that overload.
What role does effective communication play in managing workload?
Oh, it plays a huge role. When you're clear and open in your communication, whether it's with your team, your manager, or even your family, it sets realistic expectations. You can ask for help when needed, avoid misunderstandings, and really keep your workload aligned with what's manageable.
Okay. How can vacations and time off improve productivity?
Oh, absolutely. When you take time off, it gives your mind a chance to rest and reset. So when you come back, you're more focused, more creative, and you have more energy. It's like a reset button for your productivity.
What advice would you give someone experience burnout?
Ah, that's a great question. I think I'd say focus on helping them recognize their achievements so they see how far they've come. Maybe encourage them to take small steps outside their comfort zone and remind them that growth is a journey, doesn't have to be rushed.
How can organization create a healthier work environment?
Yeah, organizations can do a lot, like offering flexible work options, promoting open communication, and creating a culture that values well being. They can also provide resources like mental health support, professional development, and making sure people have a manageable workload.
What is one habit everyone can start today to achieve better work-life balance?
Yeah, a simple one is just starting with a daily reflection, taking 5 minutes at the end of each day to check in on how you're feeling, what went well, and what needs tweaking. It's a small habit, but it builds that self awareness over time.
Okay, what does work-life balance mean to you, and why do you think it is important for a happy and healthy life?
Yeah, for me, work life balance means having enough time and energy for both my career goals and personal well being. So it's not just about time, but about quality. And I think it's crucial because when you have that balance, you have the space to enjoy life, stay healthy, and bring your best self to both work and home.
Thank you.